What's going on, everybody? Welcome to thebeatmajors.net. Today, another video within FL Studio 12 or any FL if you're using another version. But today, I'm just going to show you kind of how to find, free drum sounds, basically, sounds. If you're one of the producers that don't really have a lot of money to work with to go buy these producer kits that that we're supposed to invest in, or, just other sounds that you can't, get your hands on, but you want to, there's free ways out there. There's just free ways out there to get, sounds that you might need. And today I'm going to show you how to actually get drum sounds out of certain songs or certain beats so that you can save them into your own kits. So let's get right into it today. Right now I have a Ninth Wonder instrumental, and this can work for any instrumental. This doesn't necessarily have to be specifically a Ninth Wonder beat, or it can be anybody, as long as you can find an open area for a kick, hi-hat, snare. If you hear it in there and you're like, yo, I can take that out of there because it's open, there's just enough space for me to get it, cool, grab it, save it into a folder that you have collected of your own. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys the instrumental, and then I'm going to show you where I found a snare in here just from listening to these instrumentals. So let's take a moment, listen to this, and see if you guys can catch what I caught. All right, so hopefully you caught it. If not, I'll point out where it actually is. If you see this space right here, this is kind of where he dropped the beat. And there's an open snare here. Now, I'm going to play it for you just so you can kind of hear what I hear. Those are decent snare hits for you to, chop up and kind of snatch that snare out of there. So I'm going to show you right here. You find the snare, you find the kick, or whatever sound you heard in there that you could take, and you find a good loop. So that's usually what I do, is I kind of find a nice loop for it. Make sure it's tight and right on the snare. There's no right or wrong way to chop it, but as long as you get it clean. See how clean that loop is? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that, I'm going to hit edit, and I'm going to go to trim or control and delete. And as you hear, but there's a little tail on there that kind of has like a little noise or a sound like the sample's about to come back in. So what we want to do is we want to find the snare part, the main part that's in the snare. So once you get done, it'll probably sound like that. But what I like to do is I find the little noise or the little area that's in there, and I'll fade that. So we'll just put a fade on this, kind of tighten it up, do it a few times. And just like that, we have a real easy, decent sounding snare. Now, what you can do is you can either, you can save that, go to save sample as, and save it into a specific spot. So save sample as, and then just, put it in a folder. I'll just put it in my folder, snares. We'll call it ninth kick or ninth snare. So now with ninth snare in there, we reload or reread the structure. That's how you reload all your sounds if you put something new in there and you can't find it. Snares. Now we have that free snare, and you can, EQ it, compress it, put some reverb on it, whatever you want to do with that snare. So we're going to take that, and we're going to, you can, like I said, you can add it to your mixer. You can put effects right on it and make it cleaner. A good preset is the snare and drum enhance. I'm just gonna bring this down a little bit, bring this guy down too. around 11,000 hertz. And nice, clean sounding, dirty snare, if that makes any sense. Hope you guys found this helpful. Please subscribe, press the subscribe button. Until next time, see you guys later. Peace.